Hi, today is Friday, October the 3rd. It is non-farm payroll day. Comes out in about 4 minutes here. And this is going to be a trap trade. You guys can see here we're set up on the ES December contract. So we will go ahead and get this going here. Change that to true. Stop loss is going to be 15 ticks. I'll show you guys the higher in a moment. Alright. It's going to be 8, 29, 55. Alright, first bracket distance is going to be 25. Second bracket distance is going to be 40. If you want to be safe, you can simply use the outer tier, the 40. Alright, let me double check real quick. Alright, everything looks good, so we'll go ahead and click apply here. And remember, with the trap trade, we're hoping for a whipsaw. Alright, let me show you guys a Hyra. As you guys can see here, it's a risk 2 trade. This is where they tell us to use the ES December contract right here. All the information about the time is right here. And they give us more information down here. Most important thing I tend to look at is how many times has it been stopped out over the past 12 reports. As you can see here, that is 0. We've had no dull fills, and we've had a couple dull reactions, but they weren't filled for us, so that's not a problem. And we've had 3 hit our tier 1 target and 5 hit our tier 2 target. Okay, so lots of winners with this over the past 12 months. Alright, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and pause it, and I'll be back with you guys in about 2 minutes. Alright, we're about 30 seconds out now. Market is still staying in this nice little area here. 10 seconds until the brackets are entered.
Order pending.
There they are. Here we go. Gonna check Forex Factory to see what's going on here. Obviously there was a tiny spike up and then a reversal. It just didn't hit our first tier target, but we did get the whipsaw effect that we were hoping for. Unfortunately, just wasn't enough to fill us here. Alright.
Order cancelled.
We've had lots of trades this week. Unfortunately, not many of them have gotten filled. This has been a pretty dull week. I can actually show you guys, because I've set up for quite a few of them. Alright, non-farm employment change, we just had that. That was dull. I'm going to try the ISM manufacturing or non-manufacturing PMI today. Obviously I didn't wake up for this one at 4:30 a.m. I set up for the unemployment claims yesterday. I set up for the Euro ECB minimum bid rate. That one was a winning trade, but my recording got messed up. Obviously I didn't again wake up at 4:30, and I set up for a lot of them this week, but like I said, a lot of them just didn't get filled. I wasn't able to catch the ADP non-farm employment here because I was at work. And let me see, I can't recall what happened on Tuesday or Monday, but yeah, it's been a pretty uneventful week, pretty slow here. So hopefully this ISM non-manufacturing PMI will give me something that I can go ahead and get posted on the site. And I will go ahead and post this one even though it wasn't a trade that was filled. I know a lot of people still like to see the reaction of non-farm payroll, small or not, so I'll go ahead and add this to the blog, and we'll just go from there. So I'll see you guys shortly. Thanks.